Hey, it's Laptop Geek HD, and today I'm going to go over the Acer Predator 17 G9-791-735A. I left a link in the description below to get a great deal on this model, and you could also read all of the user reviews and see exactly what other people are saying about it, so be sure to check that out. So I'm going to jump right into it with the performance. It's running the latest Core i7 Skylake processor. This is the 6700 HQ. It's extremely powerful. Has turbo boost up to 3.5 GHz with a base clock speed of 2.6 GHz. So this means it could dynamically increase or decrease depending on what you're doing. So it's a quad core processor. It can handle extremely demanding software and multitasking very easily. So anything you throw at it, it can handle it just fine. There's also 16 GB of DDR4 dual channel memory, so multitasking is just awesome with this laptop, and 16 GB is more than enough to run modern games very smoothly. And 16 GB is also ideal in this price range for a gaming laptop. So this model is running the GTX 970M graphics card. There's an upper end GPU. It can handle modern games smoothly on high or highest settings depending on the game. So I'm going to go over some benchmarks from Notebook Check so you get a decent idea of what you can expect for gaming performance. Grand Theft Auto 67 frames per second on high settings with a 1080p resolution. Battlefield Hardline Ultra settings at 53 frames per second. High settings at 83 frames per second. Evolve 61 frames per second on high settings. Dragon Age Inquisition 57 frames per second on high settings. So that should give you a good ballpark idea of what you can expect for gaming performance. As you can see, most games are running just fine on high or highest settings. So one thing I really like about this laptop, it has that spacious 1TB hard drive where you can store all of your games and other data. So you get a lot of space for that stuff, and there's also a 128 GB solid state portion, so you get to take advantage of that huge performance boost that solid state drives provide. You get quick boot times, and software that's installed on the solid state portion will load basically instantly. And just the overall performance of Windows 10 will just be much snappier. So one thing I really like about this laptop is the display. It has a 17.3 inch IPS display, so IPS displays are great for gaming laptops because you get much more accurate colors, and you also get to take advantage of those wide viewing angles. And this model has a maximum resolution of 1920 by 1080, so games running on this resolution will look extremely sharp and clear, and it's also good for multitasking as well because you can just display more on the screen at the same time, so one small window isn't going to take up a lot of screen real estate. There's also a backlit keyboard, has a 5.5 hour battery life, there's Bluetooth support, DVD drive, Windows 10. It's pretty heavy at 8.7 pounds, but that's expected for a 17.3 inch gaming laptop. There's a HDMI port, mini display port, Thunderbolt 3, 4 USB 3 ports, and an RJ45 port. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with this Acer Predator. If you need a powerful gaming laptop, this is definitely something to look at. It's running the latest Intel Core i7 Skylake processor, has 16 GB of memory, and also has that solid state drive and that spacious hard drive. Be sure to check out the link in the description to get a great deal on this model, and you can read all the user reviews and see what other people are saying about it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.